I had a great question come in from a client of mine just after I'd finished my weekly Q&A live on Instagram, but it was too great a question to let ride till next week and something I know a lot of brand builders in the early stages are confused about, so I'm answering it now. It's from my client Brendan, a passionate entrepreneur and currently brand builder of Music Kids Academy. And his question is, "Hi Matt, sorry I missed the Q&A today. I do have a question about branding though. I understand the importance of branding and how everything needs to flow through to build trust and recognizability, if that's a word. Not sure it is, mate. I think you mean recall and recognition, but let's carry on. My question is, how do I lift myself out of the business in the early stages to allow the brand to build? At the moment, all but one videos feature me and I'm writing all the content. And as I have a very small team, that's going to be the same for some time. How do I avoid me in my branding and keep the personality there? Does that make sense?" Yeah, complete sense, Brendan. And it's such a common conundrum. When building a brand, it's common for entrepreneurs to initially serve as the face of the business. However, as the brand grows, it's important to establish a strong brand identity beyond the entrepreneur alone, to ensure a smooth transition and avoid becoming the sole representation of the brand. Think Tesla. Now, Elon Musk is undoubtedly the entrepreneurial face of Tesla, but he is certainly not the brand. That stands up on its own. Think Steve Jobs. Undoubtedly the entrepreneurial face of Apple, even now, and even though he hasn't been alive for quite a few years now. But he is not the brand. That stands up on its own. Richard Branson, Virgin Group. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook. Phil Knight, Nike. Anita Roddick, The Body Shop. Need I go on? These examples demonstrate how successful entrepreneurs have managed to build brands that transcend their personal identity, allowing businesses to thrive independently. Here are some actionable steps you can take. Define your brand identity. Clearly articulate your brand's mission, values, and unique selling propositions. This will help create a distinct brand identity that is not solely reliant on the entrepreneur's personality. Develop a brand strategy. Outline a comprehensive brand strategy that encompasses messaging, visual elements, and target audience. This strategy should be independent of any individual and focus on building a cohesive brand experience. Build a strong team. As the brand gains traction, surround yourself with talented individuals who can contribute to its growth. This team should align with the brand's values and be capable of representing the brand effectively. Empower brand ambassadors. Identify employees or key stakeholders who can act as brand ambassadors and represent the business to the public. Provide them with proper training, guidelines, and resources to ensure consistent brand representation. Establish brand guidelines. Establish a brand guide that outlines how the brand should visually and emotionally be represented. This document will ensure consistency across communication channels. Implement content marketing. Produce valuable content that resonates with your target audience. Focus on providing insights, solutions, and educational materials related to your industry. By consistently delivering high-quality content, you can establish the brand's expertise independently of the entrepreneur. Engage in community building. Foster a community around your brand by actively engaging with your audience on social media, forums, or events. Encourage customers to share their experiences and build relationships with them, shifting the focus from the entrepreneur to the brand itself. Delegate responsibilities. Gradually delegate your tasks and responsibilities to capable team members. This not only relieves the entrepreneur's workload, but also allows others to contribute to the brand's development, showcasing a collective effort. Leverage influencers and partnerships. Collaborate with industry influencers and establish strategic partnerships to promote your brand. By associating your business with reputable individuals or organizations, you can expand your brand's reach and build credibility beyond the entrepreneur's personal influence. Continuously monitor and adapt. Regularly assess the brand's performance, gather feedback and make adjustments as needed. Monitor how the brand is perceived and refine your strategies accordingly, ensuring that it evolves independently of any single individual. Remember, brand building is a long-term process, and transitioning away from being the sole face of the brand takes time. By implementing these steps, you can gradually shift the focus to the brand itself and ensure its sustained success, even as the entrepreneur withdraws from the forefront. Now, Brendan hasn't got much to worry about here. His brand, Music Kids Academy, was built with us, and it's a strong entity in its own right, much like the examples I gave earlier. And one of the tools Brendan and his team have at their disposal is this, the Brand Master Guide. All of our end-to-end clients get one of these, and it's not just a style guide full of pretty pictures, logos, and colours. Sure, it's got those, but really, it's the concrete foundations of the brand. It's the internal brand, position, messaging, human brand persona, and storytelling framework, to cherry-pick a few elements. It's the guiding Bible of the brand going forward, which will not only allow it to stand out in a crowded market, but have confidence in its offer, position, and direction, so that it can stand on its own 2 feet, long after Brendan has moved on to his next exciting project. So I hope that clears up some of the confusion around this subject for you guys. It's a big subject, but that is the core answer. And as always, it all comes down to having a solid foundation on what to build from. After all, you cannot build a skyscraper on the foundations of a 2-bed semi-detached. So get out there and get some solid foundations. Brendan's got them. Brendan's got them here. He's done the hard work with us. And we've provided him with that. And actually, I've got a session diaried with Brendan tomorrow morning to workshop some of this stuff. So I'll be reiterating what I've said here and making sure he knows how to use the tools he's got to absolutely nail his brand personality, removing himself from the picture entirely, in fact. So there we have it, guys. And if you want to get one of those for your business, if you want to get a concrete foundation and a solid rudder that's going to guide your progress from here on in, jump up to the bio, link in the bio to book a free discovery call with me, and we'll chat about your brand, your business, where you are right now and where you want to be. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.